Collective. It is your girl, Aqua May, and I'm here to do a collective reading, see what the energy is going on in the collective, what we need to know, all of that good stuff, get you some messages, tap in, see what happens. You never know. You might get something that you need, okay? So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, do all of that good stuff. Check out the description box, okay? I do have next Saturday on the 22nd of February, I have the Tarot Minor Arcana class that is coming up. So please tap into the description box. The link is there to go to my website so that you can purchase that and your personal readings that you may need at this time. Let me put this here. But yes, let's get this going. This is going to be for the collective, calling in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, our guides, all of that good stuff. All right, we are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So let's check it out for the collective for this weekend, or whenever you catch this. Doesn't have to be for this weekend, but obviously something may be prevalent for this weekend. All right, let's see. Collective, collective, collective. What is the energy? Ooh, well, damn, you got 3 cards just like that. Your angels and guides are here at the bottom. Number 3, communications. You may be getting some intuitive hits this weekend, right? You may be noticing some things. Ooh, this is regards to money. Okay, you have money and your angels and guides. They're trying to lead you towards something. They're trying to show you some way to make money or improve your finances. Maybe you may just, I don't know. There's something here though that they're trying to guide you to. They're trying to show you something because they're here at the bottom. All right. Ooh, I like this. Wow. Yeah, they definitely trying to lead you towards something. You have success, number 8. So this is about manifestations. This is about what are you bringing, what efforts have you put in that you're now reaping the reward for. You sowed seeds, and now it's time to reap the benefits. I see this pig here. There's a lot of wealth. There's 2 pigs here. So there's wealth here. All right. And I see like a medal on this person's chest. It's almost like you're being rewarded something. You're being given something, right? You're being known as the one to go to for something. Maybe even there's a treasure chest there. There's a lot of good energy with that card. You have your awesome. You are awesome. All right. This is a superhero here. So you are your own superhero. All right. And all of these cards are red, obviously. That's crazy because this card and this card have a similar color of like this purple pinkish color. Right. But then you have these red cards. All 3 of these cards are red. So there's something here about the root chakra. Something, again, the seed that you planted on something that's coming to fruition, coming to success. All right. It says you are awesome. Number 10. It is time to acknowledge your achievements, big and small, and celebrate them. So celebrate your big achievements, celebrate your small achievements, right? It's okay. You don't have to work so hard all the time and think that, it's like never a time to play. You need to definitely reward yourself for the changes that you have made in your life thus far. And then you have reframe your memories. Hello, I'm not even looking. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Thank you for being here with me. And it says it's never too late to have a happy childhood. So reward yourself. Be happy. Get that thing that you always wanted. Like I've seen somebody who likes cars, right? You may like toy cars, or you might like collecting things. I don't know. That could be a thing because I see this treasure chest here. So there's something about the things also that, like how you're thinking about the things that you do currently have, right? And how much, like you may have like a certain skill or something that you're really good at. And it's like reframing your thoughts on how to be successful with that skill. All right. You are really good at something and you need to challenge yourself a little bit more to bring that energy out so that it does help you in this, while you're trying to make money, while you're trying to be successful. This boundary card just came out. So there's some type of boundary that you placed on yourself and it's time to step out of that with the reframing your memory, right? It's almost like you're growing in a new direction. This superhero, he's flying, right? He's going somewhere that he's not currently, right? He's going to where he is needed, all right? And where he's appreciated. And yeah, all right, let's get it. Let's get it. Where am I going with this? I never know where I'm going with these readings. I just be going. Just whatever comes out, comes out. Hello, hello, hello. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. But all of this red that's coming out, it's obviously here, right? Red is the color of the day. And if you're loving on yourself today, Still, happy Valentine's Day to you. Okay? It's not, ooh, it's not always about getting the love from the outside. It's about loving on ourselves enough that even when nobody else is giving us that sense of like appreciation or love, we appreciate ourselves. We appreciate, celebrate yourself at this time. Celebrate yourself. Be happy with who you are, where you have come, how far you have come, the things you have, gone through and you have made it through. Because it's not also about us going through the hard times. It's about how you made it through. All right? How you may have thought it would have never happened, but it still happened. Reframing those memories about things that have transpired in your life, about the successes that you actually have, right? Something may have felt like a failure to you in some sort of way, but in all reality, it wasn't a failure. You actually did exactly what you needed to do. What was supposed to happen happened exactly how it needed to happen. Okay? You have the crown chakra here. All right? So success is with the crown chakra. You have 7 and 8. All right, so something here about being fully aligned. Because like I said, this red is giving me the root chakra. It's giving me that seed that you plant. So the crown chakra is the development of the idea, the development of the success of something, right? Once it is fully reached its potential to actually sprout out, right? Because you have to plant the seed in order for it to grow. And the crown chakra is where the idea is formulated, where the creativity is like all put together. The blueprint is being put together in your thoughts, right? So how are you envisioning this success? How are you wanting it to feel? What do you see it being? Where do you see yourself in this success? Like, are you the one that's on top? Are you the one that is, there making the operation work and making it move? Or like what is your placement here, like with this success? Because everybody can be successful, but how do you become successful? What is your idea of success for yourself? And this is what this crown chakra is asking you. It's really asking you to really put maybe even pen to paper right now to draw out the blueprint, to draw out the plan, to make it all make sense. Okay, let me get a card here for You Are Awesome. Yes, you are awesome because love begins. All right, so love on yourself. Right, there's 2 hands here on the side of this pot that's being poured. This water is being poured out into this lake, right? And there's 2 sides. Even though this card says number 1, it takes 2 to create something. And the number 1 card is about creation. So nothing is created on its own. And you need to celebrate yourself every step of the way. I'm seeing this river here is not all the way open at the back. But how does it get open? It's by your determination. It's by the work that you put in. It's, the more that you pour into something, it starts to spread. It starts to make a bigger river. It starts to make an ocean into, let's say a lake into a river, into a ocean, into the whatever. So it's like it just gets bigger and bigger the more you pour into something. And this is why you need to celebrate yourself, because you need to realize how much you actually poured into something and how much is actually working for you, how much, you've actually achieved up until this point and moving forward. Okay, what is reframe your memories here? Let's see. You got to reframe your memories about your fears, your obstacles, like your challenges, and how you get over them, right? I feel like you get to this point here with this energy, like the challenge arises, right? That whatever happens starts to happen. It starts to put pressure on you in some sort of way. And then that's where you start to doubt yourself, right? And then it may take you a little bit longer to get to a success of something, to feel accomplished at something, or feel like you can face your fear in the right way, because it's like when the initial shock of something, when the initial turning point happens, when the initial obstacle arises, it's like you kind of set yourself back and you go, oh my God, I can't do this. But in reality, you can because of Ken. Of course, you've done it 10 times before. So why can't you do it now? Okay, so material harvest is at the bottom here. All right, there's money to be had. There is money to be had. Happy, happy. You got the crown chakra. All right, you got it with success. So you have to know what success is. You have to know and feel happy, okay? You have to put that energy out there, all right? And it's all in your thoughts. It starts with your mind. It starts with your heart and your mind being in cohesion with each other, all right? The happiness comes from the heart. the mind says, okay, does this feel happy? Does this feel good? How do I feel about this? Right? It's the analyzation. It's like the process. Your heart spits out something and your mind starts the process. How should I feel about this? How should I deal with, how should I go about this? All right. So you have control of the success that you have, how it comes, how fast it comes. You have control over that. If you are able to control your thoughts. So if you are able to control, like when your heart speaks to you and you actually listen to it. You know what I mean? When your mind says something to you that sounds a little bit too crazy, but you still do it and you see what happens from it. That's where you find success. That's where you find the happiness. So you got to be fair here. There's two sides of everything I'm seeing. And I said that here, there's these two hands. So happiness isn't always about yourself only. Yes, it is. You always have to make yourself happy, but there's a balancing out of energies of the people that also help you, like in your circle. Like, don't ever forget about that, whatever that means for you. Anybody, right? When they help you in the littlest ways and the biggest ways, also allow people to know that what they're doing for you is appreciated. Because sometimes we don't always do that. We kind of can expect, you just expect something to happen. And that's not the reality of the situation. You can't just expect people to do things for you. So when they do it, it's really acknowledging them and telling them, like, thank you, I appreciate you. And also being fair to yourself, even when you don't do your best in your own standard, in your own mind, and you say, I don't like how I did that. But guess what? You still tried. That is success. That is you being awesome. That's you even acknowledging, like, okay, let me sit down and see what I could have done better. What can I do next time? What can I, how am I going to move forward? Really taking time to keep the scales balanced and not letting them become unbalanced in a situation. Okay, so what is this? Reframe your memories with the obstacles and challenges. Happy Friday, everybody. We have yang. That's power. That's action. That's taking a step forward with this obstacle and challenge. You don't have room to stay on the other side of this obstacle. You must push through it. Okay? So reframe your thoughts on what you find to be successful, or how fearless you may be, or, how something is scary. You have to really challenge yourself here. And this challenge only comes with you taking action. That's what yang is saying. Yin energy is receptive. You're trying to feel it out and understand it. But once you do that, you got to take action. That's the other side of it. That's keeping something balanced, right? The yin and yang of a situation. So you understand something. You understand how something makes you feel. You understand the fear behind something. You understand how to win something. But it's really about the actions that you take. Have you taken any steps? Have you done anything today that changes your today, that changes your tomorrow? And if you haven't, and again, your spirit guides are trying to talk to you with a message in a bottle. All right? They definitely are trying to talk to you about something. All right, let me get some tarot out here. See what's going on. They don't want me to use those. All right, guys. Thank you if you have been here with me this far. Yep. There's no more second guessing a situation. Something here is over and done with. There is some sort of success here, because this is coming out with success. 10 of Swords. Something is not as terrible as you thought it was. Something is not... You have this card twice. The Ace of Cups is here twice. So you really got to pour into something and not let it, like, take over you. The 10 of Swords. And all the things that you put yourself in. All right? I'm going to say that again. All the situations that you put yourself in, it's time to take yourself out of it. You're going to be the only one that can change the trajectory of something, change the dynamic of a partnership, change the dynamic of how you see yourself in a situation. Whatever you feel like is tiring, is holding you down in some sort of way, it's time to, like, really heal that part of you, because it won't stop being a bother. It won't stop having that sword in your back until you actually heal it with the Ace of Cups. So there's some healing to do here and reframing your thoughts on the situation. You got this 8 of Swords. Now, there may be some conversations here that need to happen with people that you're not ready to have, or this person is not ready to have, but I feel like it's long overdue. And when you have the conversation, it helps you to heal. Yeah, this King of Swords is not backing down from a conversation at all. Healing, this is like taking control of the narrative in your life and no longer feeling like the victim. Because I feel like somebody here, and this doesn't have to be you, okay? But if it is you, sometimes we get through the moments where we feel like the victim. We feel like, why me? Why is all of this happening to me? Why is it happening right now at this moment today? What's going on? It's because you haven't poured into a situation how you needed to. And now you're being forced to actually look at this situation without any type of, like you can't really ignore it anymore with that Eight of Swords. The King of Swords is there to say, okay, let's deal with this too. So there might be some tough conversations that, yep, King of Wands with the Three of Swords, all right? Something is bothering, something can't sustain in the same way it's been going on, right? I feel like the the King of Swords is like over and done with something, and this King of Wands energy is like, well, let's see where we can work something out. But this is also about knowing when you're wrong. Somebody knows that they're wrong in a situation. They may not have said it, but they know that they're wrong in a situation. They know that they wronged you. They know that they didn't do their part. They know that, you know, they could have done more. They know their hand that they played in the situation. And I feel like you're seeing things for what they are right now, and you're not sugarcoating anything anymore. You're not living in this illusion like of what the reality of the situation is. Yeah. The Ace of Pentacles with the Hermit. This is Virgo, Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be Virgo energy for you, but this is definitely talking about planting that seed again, like I said in the beginning, in yourself, and really focus on yourself. I feel like somebody wants to come in and kind of apologize, or somebody is really affected by whatever situation may have not transpired in a way that they tried to manipulate it to be. And they feel hurt by it. It's almost like something backfired on somebody. The U.S. is King of Swords. Like the King of Swords is a no-nonsense person. The King of Wands, he will play around to get what he wants. You know, he's a little more like willing to do certain things, where the King of Swords is like, this is it. I already know the how it's going to work, what's the calculation for it to be successful or unsuccessful, and I'm not going against that. All right, you have to do something to change my mind otherwise. And I feel like this King of Wands is almost, whoever this is, there's somebody who's going into hiding because whatever they did, it affected them more than it affected you, even though they were trying to affect you. And I feel like this is where you have your success. This is why you got to know that you're okay. You have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting, because that's the couple here. There goes that, like somebody being just, you know, whoever this is, you're more successful here than this King of Wands. King of Wands doesn't like that. Somebody may be embarrassed. They may have tried to show you up in some sort of way. And, you know, they failed to do so because you still was in this energy of like, I know what I know, and I'm going to show you what I know. Like that energy of fuck around and find out. They found out how awesome you were, right? The Eight of Pentacles is here. The Ten of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, that's good. With the Queen of Wands as being very attractive, right? A lot of success being offered to you, being, you know, available to you. Things are working in your favor because it's like you're using your power in the right way, where the King of Wands didn't. And maybe even this King of Swords didn't use their power in the right way all the time. You have the Six of Wands, the success. Can't make it up. I love it. Success, 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 success. I can't even say it 3 times fast. But you do have success here. That was the very first card that came out, right? Success. And the number was 8. So manifestation. You really put your hard work into something. You really are reaping the benefits of something that you didn't let anything, like, I don't know what this is, but this person tried to mentally take over something and they couldn't because your mental was stronger. Your heart was bigger than theirs. Too bad for them, right? Too bad for them. They said move on. The Wheel of Fortune is here. They want me to move forward. All right. They want me to get another message for y'all, so let's move forward. Let's get some chords. Let's change it up. I'll get 2 messages for y'all today. I'm not doing a dream reading. If you guys have ever been here for my dream readings that I do, I usually do them on Fridays, but I was called to do something a little different today. I may do a dream reading tomorrow if you're interested. So yeah, look out for that. All right. I haven't used this deck in a while. Let's see what it has to say for the collective at this time. What energies need to come out for the collective? What are we discussing? Intensification. Something is heating up, something is warming up, something is becoming stronger. Stability, yeah, something is definitely becoming stronger, more stable here. I like this energy. This is nice. Let me get one more card here. It's like the, you're getting closer and closer to something. Yeah, because your dedication. You're getting a lot closer to something than you actually realize. So don't stop. Whatever this is, it's intensifying for you. You're getting a lot closer to your goals at this time, to whatever it is you set forth on, like some type of path you set forth on, right? You reach some point in your journey that is like propelling you forward with this intensification, right? This stability. You become like, you just wake up feeling better. You wake up like, you know, I don't know, you maybe figure out some way to do something that is like an easier way even to do something, and it makes it last longer. Your power is growing. Your path is becoming shorter to something. The animal card is here with the intensification. You may notice a lot of changes in your environment in some sort of way because the energy is shifting, right? The animals in your environment may be doing things differently. You may be noticing birds start to migrate, or you might be noticing, you know, I'm seeing like worms come up out of the ground. That means it's about to rain. So if you ever see those little big slugs, those big worms in the ground, that means it's about to rain. They know and they come out. But there's something about paying attention to the animals around you and the differences and the shifts that they are doing that is an implication into what is happening for you. You have stability and you have friendship. So things are definitely becoming stronger with some type of friendship circle that you have, even if it's with one other person, right? It could be in business. It could just be in like leisure and like your everyday life. A family bond could be becoming stronger, right? Things are becoming like you was in a tough time in a situation with maybe going through something with somebody, and things are becoming a lot more stable, a lot better for you, a lot better for you guys, right? Whoa. Too many. What is dedication here? What is the dedication here for the collective? Love. I love it. Love is the biggest and best power we have within us. All right. And when you dedicate yourself to seeing the love in all situations, to seeing the beauty in all situations, to not allowing the hard times to get you down, you know, you hold yourself together. Look, reconciliation is at the bottom. So you hold yourself together. You know how to hold yourself through with love, loving on yourself, loving on others. When other people are going through hard times, this is not about really giving up on them, right? This is about helping them through these difficult times, because sometimes somebody else needs a hand. It's maybe you at times, all right? This could be you this time, but really about putting love on the table. You see all those items that are there? Those are the cherished items that you use to enforce, to intensify the energy so that it works in a favorable manner. When you get together with people, what is the energy that you're sharing, right? The most lowest form of energy here with the animal card, right? This is like primal energy. This is our grounded energy. It needs to still come from love. It needs to be the center of everything that you do. And if it's not, and even when it's not, or when you do and it's not reciprocated, don't worry about that. It just means that that person, that you know, environment wasn't on your right frequency. So 2 of Pentacles, something is definitely shifting here. 10 of Pentacles, something is growing. The intensification of something from the ground up. Something is definitely in full alignment here with this 10 of Pentacles. I see that tree of life on there. The 5 of Wands, this is dedication. This is that not giving up. This is the, you know, hanging on through the tough times, through the shifts and the movements, right? Not allowing yourself to fall off your kilter. You may fall off a little bit and have to get back up, but that's fine. You didn't just stay down, right? You kept going, you kept growing. You kept making sure that you reinforce the right energy to stay on top. That's really important at this time too. Oof. Oof. You got the devil, you got the world, and you got the Hierophant. Okay? Your problems are over. Something is the stability of something where something was just tricky, maybe, or something was just like you had with that devil energy, it was like you could have just been doing something the wrong way for a long time. And the moment that you stop doing that wrong thing for a long time, you start doing the right thing for a lifetime. Right? You just start, it's like just completely cutting that devil off with the Hierophant here. You know what you're supposed to do. Something here of a certain tradition here that was stable in your life, that was reoccurring, a situation that was very reoccurring, and it was very draining of your energy. It forced you to kind of deal with it on a long-term basis, whatever that may be. Like you had to deal with it for a long time, but it's like no longer needed. You're past that. You moved on. The shift is happening. You're growing up. All right. You intensified your energy, finding your worth, knowing your truth. The Ace of Cups came out in this spread too, which is beautiful. And that is here with love, dedication. You loved on yourself, right? And you loved on other people that needed your love. That's important. That is definitely important. And the devil doesn't need your love. I say that, and the tower is here. All right? The devil doesn't need your love. The devil has its own way of receiving what it needs to receive, and it doesn't need to receive it from you. So the moment that you cut off the supply to the devil of all the what you pour into it to give it power, you then take back your power and give it to yourself. The Moon card, this is a lot of healing, right? This is where you see things for what they are here, because the Moon card can be illusions, right? The Moon card can be the devil was feeding you something, but now it's like the other side of the moon that you're seeing. You're no longer seeing that side of the moon that was feeding you something false. Yeah. You switched again into yourself instead of pouring out of yourself and never getting anything in return. This is you pouring into yourself and becoming more stable, so that, listen, when that devil comes around, you can fight it. You ain't got to worry, right? You can fight the devil. The Three of Wands, you ready for whatever at this time. You ready for it to come with the Three of Wands. She's standing there on this edge of this cliff with her surfboard like, all right, whatever's happening is happening and I'm moving with it, right? You're not really afraid of this devil energy because I feel like you're ready to fight back on it. This is the shift here, yeah. You're fighting it back, but it's so weird. It's like you're fighting it back with love. You're fighting hate with love in some sort of way. Because love and hate go hand in hand. But the more that you use love in this situation, the more that you use your creative side to think up new ways to invent, I don't want to say invent the wheel, but to reinvent a situation to be more favorable to you, you know, it starts to work out. It just starts to happen that way. You got to look at it differently. You got to stay dedicated to the changes that you're trying to make. You got to, you know, put maybe more energy into something at times when times get tough, when that devil starts to, you know, nag on you a little bit. This is where you got to go more into yourself, into your more spiritual side, and really pull out what you need to pull out. Call on the big dogs to come and help you, all right? To ensure that your happiness, your peace, and your joy is not interfered with. Your harmony is not interfered with. I feel like this is some sort of creative process. You may have people that's like kind of stealing your ideas in some sort of way too, right? You have a creative, you have something creative to like give out to the people. You have something creative here, and you could just feel like so many other people are also doing this. So it's like, well, how can what I'm doing impact anything? Because the people that are meant to be on your frequency will come, right? And they'll stay for the long haul with this this Knight of Pentacles. All right, you'll have something to build upon if you just actually start the creative process, right? Implement more, put more into it. The Ten of Swords and the Judgment card. You've already been called to do something, and you can't negate the fact that you must do this. All right? That's what that Ten of Swords is. You may have... Yeah. I feel like a lot of the times with the Ten of Swords, the reason the swords are there is because we ignore things. And the minute that we stop ignoring it is that when we acknowledge it and we face it and we do what we have to do and stop procrastinating and stop second guessing and stop trying to go around and stop trying to do something different than what you need to actually do. Right? So it's like the judgment is already still there. You've already been given the order. You've already been given your assignment. So why haven't you done what you needed to do? And that came out with the Nine of Cups. The moment that you do it, you will unlock a lot inside of you. A lot of true happiness, a lot of true income, right? You may feel a little bit unstable at times, right? Because it's like, well, what am I going to do with this? But the minute that you actually put energy into it and stay dedicated to it and build it up to what it needs to be, it's like nothing can really infiltrate it. Nothing can really penetrate it to say that, you know, this isn't what it's supposed to be, or you're not supposed to have something. Because with the Hierophant and the world being here and the Judgment card, like I said, something is already solidified for you to be what you're meant to be, for you to be doing whatever it is, right? You've been given this order. Nobody can't take it away from you, no matter how hard they may try. Okay? All right. Let's see. I'm going to get a few of these cards and wrap up this message for you. This is for the collective. Thank you for being here with me this far. I appreciate everybody in the comment section. Thank you. The bird, so people will gossip. That's the first word it says is gossip. Number 12, that's number 3, which talks about communication. All right, there will be a lot of excitement around whatever this is because, again, the energy is intensifying. So it's going to bring people to come and discuss and talk about it. And it says letter, and then you have Aquarius full moon energy. Okay, so it says pour love into, oh no, sorry, it says show the world the real you. That's the other Aquarius card. But it says show the world the real you. So don't hide yourself. Don't be afraid of it. Again, you received some sort of message already. You received some sort of assignment. Something came to you directly. So don't be afraid of this. And I hear that because, yeah. Who cares if people talk? Isn't that what you want them to do? If nobody ain't talking, then you know what? Nobody ain't worried about it. The flowers is here with the bouquet. This is going to be very beautiful, an experience, right? It says pleasant gifts, charming. You're going to get a lot out of it, especially with the sun here. You're worried about what people may say to you because you're showing yourself in a different way, but this is the version of you that you're meant to show. You have bear with protection. You're protected during this time. So step out of this door because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing instead of hiding. You have protection along this way. You have your guardians, your angels, and your guides. You have God on your side. All right. They're giving you the flowers. They're giving you the okay, the go ahead to do something with this bouquet. All right. You've been gifted with something. So use your gift. And you may be getting a lot stronger with it. Just be mindful of the people that will watch you. I feel like these are maybe older people in your life or people that's just been in your life for a long time who may try to say they don't know this side of you. And because they don't know this side of you, that's fine. They have to get used to it or they just get left behind. Because why? You have the fish. Because your prosperity is coming in, okay? Your abundance, gain, wealth, abundance, commerce, finances, business, okay? Leave these old people to do what they do. They're not ready to shed their skin. They're not ready to shed out of the ways that they know that they've learned during their lifetime and their journey. But you're on a whole nother page, right? You're on a whole nother journey. You're not worried about what this devil's saying should happen or what it should look like or how they feel. It is what it is, okay? Can't make it up. What does that say? Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it says. Collective, I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. If you're celebrating the Valentine's Day, love up on your person, love up on yourself. And I love you. Talk to you later. Deuces.